everyone, this is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com, and welcome to our session on breath and movement. So we'll be doing vinyasas, which means basically that you're combining breath and movement, and that's really what yoga is all about, is the breath, and not just when you're holding poses, but when you're moving throughout the transitions. So when we get started in a moment, we will flow continuously and begin to create our own rhythm, because everybody's rhythm's different. Some people are faster movers, movers and shakers. Some are slower, and they're in the middle. So there's a continuum. What I would suggest is that you follow my rhythm, because I think I have an even rhythm, and then you can kind of take it from there and say, no, I need to go a little faster based on my lung capacity, because I can't quite get the inhale. I can't, my inhale is a lot shorter than yours, or you might find that you have to go slower than me. So eventually you will find your rhythm. It's a very, very basic sun salutation class, but extremely powerful. Maybe that's the word, because when if you've done this before, even if you're a beginner, you've never done yoga before, you can actually just do the basic part of yoga, which is breathing in and out and following the breath and following the movement. And that in itself, it takes time. But once you get it, it's as if you're in the middle of a dance. You're dancing without being caught up in your thinking. So when our breath and movement are combined, our brain cannot think. Other than, I suppose, it's thinking, okay, inhale and exhale, but that's all it can do. It can focus only on that, which is what it does, is it calms the nervous system down, it calms the brain down. So when you go back out after you get off the mat, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm much more calm. I can act and energized at the same time. So it's really it has an interesting effect. So we will get started with just sitting for a moment. I want you to, as all of my yoga practices, it's about settling down, or lots of yoga practices, not just mine. Just sitting for a moment and letting yourself kind of push everything aside that you've been doing, and just let that all go, or what you have ahead of you, and just sit for a moment. And think of your body as a rocket ship. And that rocket a rocket ship requires fuel to blast it off into space. And if it doesn't have enough fuel, it will crash. So our breath is our fuel. And our bodies is the rocket ship. So let's start to explore the breath through just simply watching it. So this is our music. Our breath is our inner music. We don't need any music at all. We can just follow the breath. So taking a breath in and a breath out. If you're finding that, I'm really, really tired, then to make the breaths a little bit deeper, in inhales a little bit deeper, a little bit longer than the exhalations. And vice versa, if you're feeling like you're a little bit anxious, then let the exhalations be a little bit longer than the inhalations. So I need a little bit more energy, so I'm going to take longer inhalations. Just for now, and then we even out the two. Let's take one more deep breath in, whatever you need to do here, whatever your body is asking of you. And then let's gently open up our eyes, and we're going to come to the top of the mat standing into Tadasana, in our mountain pose. So once you're up, let's come up nice and tall. Take a pause here and find your feet distance, the width. They can either be together or hip distance apart. I like hip distance because I feel like I'm a little bit more stable. And let the arms, I'm going to spin around so you can see me. The hands are going to end up facing forward throughout our practice, throughout this vinyasa. So taking a breath in and just let the breath start to deepen. I'll step back so you can actually see my arms. And then you're going to open the eyes and inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hands float down to your heart. And then let the arms float back. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then complete the exhalation, let the arms drop to your sides. So this is how it is. It's inhaling, lift. Exhale, hands to heart, and then let the hands float next to your sides. One full breath, inhaling. And then exhaling, hands to heart, and let the arms float down. Inhaling. Exhale, hands to heart, and then let the arms float down. So let's do another 3 breaths on your own, at your own pace. So as you inhale, you get to the peak of the inhale, and as soon as that happens, you start to exhale. Bring the hands together, full exhalation, and then arms to your side. So 2 more breaths. Breath and movement. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's pause with our arms next to our sides just for 1 full breath. Checking in with how you're feeling. If you found that you were a little bit stuck before, or your breath was shallow, or whatever it might have been, you might start to feel different. Now we're going to actually add on to this. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, float the arms out to the sides, float all the way down, forward fold. Now staying here, we're going to do we're going to do half of the sun salutation, quarter of the sun salutation. So come on, press your hands into your shins, inhaling, and then exhale, forward fold. So this is quite easy for you. It's all not about it's not about complexity, it's about, I wanted ease so that you could start to really work on the breath and movement. So inhaling, pressing into those shins. Knees can be bent or soft. Exhaling, forward fold. A few more sets of these, just these 2 poses working together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. The more you focus on the breath and movement, the less you're going to get distracted by anything other than what you're doing. So inhaling, lengthen halfway, and exhaling, forward fold. Now we're going to incorporate the whole half sun salutation. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, let the arms float next to your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, float the arms out to the sides, forward fold, all the way down. Exhalation and inhaling halfway. 3 more sets. Exhaling, forward fold, inhaling. Inhale, inhale. Hands to heart as you exhale. Arms next to your sides. Breathing in. Lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, all the way down, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And then as soon as you finish that inhalation, exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's do one more set and then we're going to add on. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. This inhale halfway. This time exhale, step back, downward dog. Take a breath in, 3 breaths in here. Continue with the same rhythm. Inhaling, and you can bend and straighten whatever your body wants here. Inhaling, you can stay still. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. You cannot think when you're about anything else other than the breath. One more breath in, and then you exhale, lower the knees to the ground, press back into a child's pose. Just one breath here with the arms reaching forward. Breathing in and breathing out. So the benefits of these vinyasas is they boost your metabolism, even if you go slow. Inhale into your tabletop, cat and cows. Let's do 3 sets. Inhaling into your cow stretch, tilting the tailbone out. Exhaling, rounding into the cat. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. Calming the nervous system. Strengthening the cardiovascular system, respiratory system. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. The next inhalation, come back into your neutral spine, curl the toes under, exhale, downward dog. Breathing in and breathe out. Take an inhale, look forward, either jump or walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling when you get to the top, halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let the arms rest next to your sides. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, float down, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway. Exhaling, step back into your plank this time. Take another inhale and then exhale, lower down, and then inhale into your cobra or upward dog. Exhale, lower down, press back into your child's pose, extended child's pose for 1 full breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take a breath in into your tabletop. 3 sets of cats and cows. Inhaling, cow. Continuous breath and movement. Exhaling, cat. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. Inhaling, cow. And this time exhaling, curling the toes under, downward dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. 1 full breath here. Take an inhale, bring your left foot in towards your right. Reach your right leg behind you or up to the sky. Breathe in, and as you exhale, right foot between your hands. Lower that left knee down or keep that left knee up. Either one, doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Inhaling into your lunge. Exhaling, folding over that right leg. I'm going to take the knee up and show you from this. Inhale back into your lunge. Exhale, fold over that right leg. 1 more set. Inhale, bend into your lunge. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Holding 3 breaths, folding over that front leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more time, take a breath in. Rebend your right knee. Exhale, curl the toes under. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, exhaling, and then inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let the arms float next to your sides. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway. Exhale, step back into plank. Take a breath in, and then exhale, lower down, knees down or up. Lower down, inhaling into your cobra, or upward facing dog with the tops of the feet on the ground. Take an inhale and exhale. Press back into your downward dogs. Inhaling and exhaling. One breath here. Take a breath in. Take your right foot towards your left foot. Inhale your left leg up to the sky, energizing your body today. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Either the right knee down or up. Taking an inhale into your lunge. You can always put blocks on either side of that left foot. Exhaling, folding over your left leg, straightening it as best as you can. And if you want to pick that right knee up, that's fine too. Inhale back into your lunge. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, rebend that left knee, lunge, and exhale, fold over. And then take a breath in, and let's bend your left knee as you inhale. This time we're going to step back into the downward dog. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, lower the knees to the ground. Let's exhale into your child's pose. Keep your arms long. And let's take 3 deep breaths here, continuously flowing, even though we're staying put. Inhaling, and you could spin the palms up if you want a little bit of a different stretch in your shoulders, or keep them flat. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale, spin the palms back down and lift it up into your tabletop. Exhaling, downward dog. Why so many downward dogs? That's a good question. Inhaling, right leg back. I'm thinking that in my head. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. And then flatten out your back foot. Cartwheel those arms up. Warrior 2. Reach your arms out to the side. So just adjust your feet. And then come back to the breath if you've lost it. So inhaling and exhaling. Now take an inhale and bring your left arm behind your left thigh. Bring your right arm, curve it over towards your left leg. And you can even, I like the whole idea of making a circle with your arms. So bringing that left arm around the pubic bone. And then exhaling, float the arms in the other direction towards that front leg. So let's do it that way. Inhaling back towards that back leg. Exhaling forward. Inhaling back. And then exhaling forward. Whew. This time breathing in, and as you breathe out, turn your back toes forward, curl them under, lowering the hands to the ground. Step your left foot forward, exhaling, forward fold, and inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold, and inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Continuous movement and breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Let the hands rest next to your sides. Breathing in, reach your arms up. Exhaling, floating the arms down. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, stepping back into your plank. This is a basic sun salutation. Exhaling, lowering down. Chaturanga. Inhaling into your cobra. Or if you're an upward dog kind of person, you can actually come off of the shins, you can do that. That's a straight arm. But if your knees are touching the ground, please bend the elbows. And then exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, step your left foot between your hands. Flatten out that back foot. Cartwheel your arms up into warrior two. I'll just spin around so you can see me on this side. Left foot forward. Adjust the feet so the left heel's in between, in line with the middle of that back foot. So take a breath in, and then inhaling, bringing the arms in that big circle, like you have a big ball between your arms. And then, or some kind of ball, a twisty ball, and then exhale forward. And then inhale back again towards your back leg. Inhaling forward. Inhaling back. Sorry, that was a screw. Exhale. Yoga teachers do make mistakes. And then inhale back sometimes. And one more time, that's exhale forward and spin the back toes forward and lower the hands to the ground. Exhale, step your right foot forward and then inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold, and inhale, sweeping your arms up to the sky. Let's take the hands to heart and take a pause here. But the pause, still breathing in and still breathing out. We're creating your own music. Your breath is your music. Rhythm, this is the rhythm you'll follow. If it's the morning, be the rhythm you're going to. You're setting the stage for the tone of your day. If it's evening, you're setting the tone for your sleep. If it's lunch, the same thing, getting yourself prepared for the rest of the day. And let's take an inhale, reach your arms up. Let's exhale, forward fold. Let's inhale halfway. Let's exhale, step back into your plank. Let's lower the knees down as you inhale. Let's exhale into your cat stretch. Let's inhale into your cow stretch. One more time, inhaling into cat and inhaling into cow. Slide your knees back, reach your arms forward, breathing in through the cow, and then lower yourself all the way down onto the ground. Either elbows under shoulders or bring your hands closer into your chest. Breathe and lift up into your cobra. We're going to do a flow here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And let's hold the lift. Squeeze the elbows, but still maintaining that breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. The next time you exhale, lower down. Slide the hands next to your chest and curl the toes under and press back into your child's pose. Start to rest. Let the breath begin to settle. And take a moment here in your child's pose. So what this teaches us, first it's you're doing a lot of cardio without realizing it, even though we're going slow. We're moving slowly. We're not, sweaty. We might not be sweaty. We might not be jogging fast, running fast. But using the breath in this way actually burns calories, but also boosts metabolism. And then slowly start to come back up onto all fours and come onto our right hip and then swing our legs forward. Let's breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. Deep breath in, and let's exhale, forward fold. Take a pause here. But it also teaches us how we don't need to be, if our breath is shallow and choppy and fast, that's okay if you're running or you're exercising or running for your life. But when you're working, and just notice how you're breathing. And you might have not enough breath. You might not be breathing enough. Or you might be breathing too much. So you check out your breath and start to create a rhythm. This is kind of like the rhythm, a little bit, obviously, less so. You wouldn't be doing that all day, inhale, exhale. But your body starts to actually, it creates its own rhythm. It has its own rhythm. And let's lower ourselves down. And we have to kind of reteach the rhythm. And also let it know what we want, what kind of rhythm. Or do we want to be a little slower today? Do we want to be a little bit more energetic today? Let's stretch through the legs and the arms. And then hug your knees into your chest. What is it that you feel you need today? And you dictate through your breath. Change the rhythm of your breathing, and that will change how you feel. Open the arms out to the sides, let your knees drop to the left, turn your gaze to the right. We also have a basic, very much our, everybody's energetic rhythm, or how they are energetically, is different. Some are a little bit more hyper, or they have more than others. Some people are much slower paced. So finding what it is that you are typically. Hug your knees into your chest, let the knees drop to the right, arms open to the sides. And exploring that within yourself. What am I? And it changes every day, it changes every minute. But we are typically a certain kind of person. We're known, let's say, to be very relaxed, very laid back. But then, how are we living our lives? Or we might be the opposite. We might need to have more stimulation. So these are things you start to explore. Hug your knees into your chest, and let's settle into your Shavasana. Nothing more to do for the next few moments, just to be. So feel free to continue on, or if perchance you are ready, you can come up, find your way into your easy seat by rolling onto your right side in a fetal shape, pausing just for a moment before you get up. But you can do that at any point. So I will seal the practice, and you decide where you want to be for the next few moments. About 2 to 5 minutes, I suggest Shavasana, especially after that kind of practice when we're consistently moving. And so our body has an opportunity to absorb everything that just happened. Our bodies, we have to actually reteach our bodies how to be, because we've spent many, many years in a certain culture, and it gets used to that pace. And it might be the pace that is totally the opposite, out of alignment of who you are, your actual personality, your actual needs. Or it might be that the pace you're in is just perfect for you. So there's all these things to explore. The way to get to check in is, how am I breathing? If it's choppy, that means that and it's very shallow all the time, you probably need to slow down a little bit. You need to deepen the breath, calm the nervous system down, take things slower. If you're a very if you have a lot of energy, but it doesn't mean you're always breathing. You still can breathe deeply and be energized. So there's a different kind of exploration of what it is, and it is what you need at that moment as well. So as I bring my hands in front of my heart to seal the practice for this session on movement and breath, our mindful, this is a movement meditation. Thank you so much for being with me. Namaste, everyone. This is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com. Thank you so much. And if you enjoy my videos, just subscribe, press the button on the right-hand side. Leave me a few comments below. That's really helpful. Otherwise, and thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Namaste.